Welcome to Let's Learn Railway Empire 2 together. All right, hi, this is Atticus, and welcome to the continuation of Let's Learn Railway Empire 2 together. We're on mission 3 called Westward Advance, and this particular video is part 2. In part 1, we got off to a pretty good start. We set up a 3-city cluster with pass-through warehouse, bringing goods into Topeka, and then running lines, the passing through portion of that go freight lines to go Wichita, Topeka, Kansas City, Topeka, and that way all the goods that are manufactured in any of the cities plus anything in that warehouse would be shared among the 3 cities. And we've got all 3 cities with, let's call it double-digit growth, and things are going nicely. We've already moved on to a new section here, Growth Through Passion, and we've already immediately knocked off one of the tasks, which was to deliver 7 different goods to Topeka. Now we have to deliver 8 loads of fruit to Wichita. So what has to happen here, as we pointed out in the end of the last video, is that Wichita has to grow to 45,000 citizens in order to demand fruits. And when these tasks say deliver 8 loads of fruit, you can't just say go. There has to be a demand. We can't just grab fruit, say down here, and just run it up there. That won't work. So we have to grow Wichita and continue growing it. And what we want to do is take the opportunity while we have that time to continue growing our own economic engine. And we could do, I think what we'll do here, we started up here. I'd like to go ahead and build this out and get this Omaha and North Platte. And I think we're going to consider this another pass-through. We're going to have, Kansas City is going to be like a pivot. So Kansas City is part of this 3-city cluster, and particularly since it's making the cloth, we'll make it part of this one because we've got a nice meat and beer line here, potentially from Omaha to North Platte. We've got tons of nice stuff around here that we can haul into that. So, but I do think I will change it up a little bit. Well, you know what we could do? I'll tell you what we could do here. Let's consider this. Let's do a little 2-city cluster with a pass-through warehouse on this fruit, and we'll bring the wood into this fruit, and we'll bring these goods into that fruit, and we'll put it kind of centered, and we'll run that, and we'll also have passenger lines that go around it so that they don't have to mess with the freight lines, and we'll be good to go. Now, what the other thing we can do is think about expanding here and going to 4 tracks between our stations and having what I suspect a lot of people do with this game is have 4 tracks and ideally have 2 passenger and 2 freight tracks. And we might think about doing that, or honestly, what I would prefer to do is just put in another station. If we add 2 tracks to this line, okay? What is that? Any idea what that is? What is that? Oh, we got delays. Okay, yeah. Let's clean this up. This is a good point because this is a save. I tried this before, and don't ask me why it didn't work. It absolutely should work. What we're going to do is actually start putting in new stations in these 3. Rather than going up here, next thing I want to do is have passenger stations in these 3 cities so that our passenger line is completely out of this. And then we don't even have to expand this anymore. And we could consider, well, we've got a restaurant here right now. Before we do any more with any of that stuff, let's go like this. Let's think about it like this. To me, the ideal scenario for your stations would be a freight station on the outside to take stuff from one side, a passenger station in the middle, kind of running through the middle, and another station on the other side, on the other outskirts of town, taking freight from the other side. In this case, this one taking it from the south, and this one up here from the north. So let's do this. Let's put in a station here. Let's put in a station here, kind of angled around like that would work. And let's run a line between here. We don't. In fact, we won't even double track it to start with. We'll just literally run a single track station, and we got to let it keep going a little bit, and make us a little bit of money. So go make us some money. And I hit the wrong button, but that's okay. Let's take a quick look at R&D. We only have 80 points. There's not much to look at, is there? Here's what I meant to do. Company, to look if we could go get some money, and we can't. Are we getting a lot of delays here? Well, not really. Not really. Not really. All right, what I want to do is get enough money to be able to put another station down here in Wichita. Because the station, you can build a station. Look at the station cost, $42,500. And it gives you, when you build it, you get another platform. You get a platform with it, right? Well, that's $42,500. If I were to just say, oh, I want to run another line on these existing stations, they're $50,000 a piece. They're actually more expensive than the station, which I don't understand. I don't get that economic model at all, but that's okay. I'd love for this to be a bridge, not a tunnel. See if we can make that happen. We'll click right on the... Whoa. You overreacted a little bit there, friend. What in the world? We put a mark there and there and grab that in the middle and try to pull it up. All right, okay. Let's see if we can do a better job building a bridge this time. I'm going to go out to here. I'm going to raise it up 2 ticks. And I'm going to build that. I'm going to go out here opposite it. Unfortunately, you have to have some way to grab this. So I'll just go grab onto that, I guess. I just want something I can hold on to come down here. Now, this is where you can't build anything. Oh, I know what we'll do. You can't build inside the city zone, which is honestly is a little bit of a pain. I'm not sure I totally understand why there is such a rule, a restriction. Why does that restriction even exist? But it does. So if we tried to hook these together like that, that makes an 8 degree. That's horrid. But, honestly, the best way to build, the best thing I've seen to build a bridge is to just drag it out long enough. If you just drag it out far enough, like this is going to have to be like 2 of them going all the way to here. And we don't want to tunnel that long, certainly. That's 10 degree. That's an awful lot. I'd love to have it be less. I wish it wouldn't default to a bridge. Well, there is another way to do this. Now that I think about it. We won't do anything. We'll just cross over. Now the thing I've noticed about Railway Empire 2 crossings, the flat crossings, they absolutely work. But they also have to curve. It's very, very, I haven't been able to build one yet on a square. I haven't played with it so much that I could claim that that's a absolute fact, but it sure seems that way. So if we go out here like this and say, we don't want a bridge, we just want you to cross over like that. Nice flat crossing. It costs us almost nothing because this guy it gets a discount for flat track. We'll go over here and pick up that supply tower and then swing up here and go in like so. And what's wrong with it? It doesn't like where it's hitting the supply tower. Oh. Oh, sorry. Misreading that. I had a little glare there. It's 81. I thought it was 31. And I thought, goodness, why can't I build that? Get a little more research. What can we get? We're discounting our recruiting. That one's not a high priority. We'll take it eventually, but it's not a high priority. So that's the one I was just looking at. Oh, here we go. Let's reduce the cost of the personnel welfare, because that one we are paying a lot for. There we go. Let's build that track. Now we're going to take this line that is the passenger and mail one, and I think we're just going to edit it and move it over here. Why couldn't I move it over here? Oh, wrong station. I want Kansas City 2, Topeka 2, Wichita 2, and we only want one train and 11 days. And that worked, thank goodness. Okay, good. So we've moved the passenger traffic off this whole setup, so it's now all freight. We've got it running. Let's look at that line now. Kansas City, Topeka, Wichita, and I actually want Topeka on both sides of it. I'd like to have a couple of trains there so when we get a little bit of money, but I think even more importantly, what I'd like to do is make it a very functional thing. I want to put a repairs in, and I want to put a post office, and then go to each end and put in a restaurant and a post office. And the other end will go post office and restaurant. Okay. So now our one little train right here should be set up to be repaired and to carry our passengers and mail and stay busy and make good money. And we'll add another train. As soon as we've got a little bit more money, we will, I'll take the auction thing. They're going to come up eventually. As soon as we have some more money, we will add double track. We'll double track this, or at least put some passing lanes. Why don't we try that? I never do that. Let's just do some passing lanes in here. I never do this. Just to be different. Okay, we'll put one there. And we'll put one here like this. And you know what I don't know? I don't know how these guys are interacting with each other. But that one came through okay. We got one coming here. Let's see what he does after he gets out of that. Let's see if he just keeps coming. He went through, he went out. Everything seems to be working just fine. I don't see anybody just randomly stopping somewhere for no known reason. We can't really, well, we can see the signals. There's zero signals through here. That's weak, but you can see it's going through just fine. Everything's working beautifully. And he's making good money. Okay. Company news. What does that do for us? Ooh, the bigger bonds would be really, really nice. We'd have to open a bond, ironically enough, to be able to afford that. Well, we can. We can open a bond. We could even bid on that. There we go. Good deal. So now we can open bigger bonds. But we won't mess with that right now because we've got some money. Now let's take this money and build out a couple of things. Yeah, let's build this out. We talk about it. I think we might do. I might like to have. We can put a warehouse here and a warehouse here, and then bring items into this one and items into that one. Although I said we'd do a pass-through. All right, we'll do a pass-through just to illustrate something. We'll do it on this fruit right here. Make sure we can pick up something out of the deal. All right, we'll do it maybe right there. So that's going to be a warehouse. And we're going to take this line right here, and we're going to hook it in over there, and we're going to come out of this, and we'll do, I think we'll do passengers out here, unless we got a little bit of money now. We can start, having slightly nicer designs. We'll do a pass-through our freight like this. Go out a little. Get some. There we go. That's better. Double track it back, and then we'll come this way and watch for that mountain. Okay. And come up here like this. We'll put a station. Now this is going to be. Well, it's going to be both up here. We'll just build it with the assumption it's kind of everything. Our passengers will be on the outside. I should have turned it the other way, I think, to start with. So we'll turn it around this way, because these first two closest to us, the most southern, are going to be our freight line, right? So we want to be able to plug this into there, I think. Nope. Into there. That looks good. We'll double team it. We'll put in our signals on both ends of all of it. Okay. And we'll reconnect this, the lumber into this after we set signals, and put in a supply depot up at this end, and another one, yeah, up here, I think. Okay. Now let's reconnect this. We can use our same technique of just giving it a little runway to get out of the way. Okay. And we will put in maintenance and a warehouse in a moment. Now that quarterly report says we lost ground, and we very clearly did. We didn't have that big million income. Did we have any miscellaneous? We had some miscellaneous expenses. Most of it was basic stuff. We didn't make a lot of money. What's happening now is that you get this income up front as you can haul all this freight to grow your cities, but then their warehouses get full and they don't grow terribly fast. Although this one, we're going to improve this one. We're going to put an immigration office in Kansas City so that it will grow faster. We're going to see if we can't do the same thing down here. Almost. When it hits 30,000, we'll put an immigration office in Wichita. In fact, that's the next thing we're going to do. I think we may even sit here for a moment. It's almost there. Yeah, I know, we got money. We'll come back to that. Let's see. Our line here needs to be rerouted. See, it's trying to go to Omaha. We want it to go there. Yes, we know you can't do anything. That's okay. We're going to put in a warehouse. In that warehouse, we will have 1, 2, 3, 4 for sure, and veggies and milk. We automatically have apples. So now this guy can start going here. He should pick up that queue. Let me double check down here. Okay, we've hit our 30. Let's put in an immigration office in Wichita and expand the city. There we go. Make it grow faster. Topeka was probably nowhere near. It's only 14,000. Okay. Now, let's get something up here to pick up these two. And we'll go like so. Okay, we'll hang on to that and we'll set up a line between here, 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 and here. A freight, no, we're going to do an automatic line. And for the automatic line, we'll run that Inyo. Now let's run the ball one. It's a little, the Inyo is a bit pricey to run, I think. Okay. It says we don't have directions, so I must have forgotten something. That goes there. That goes there. He shouldn't have any more complaints, should he? No, and he's hauling meat over to North Platte. Good. Perfect. So we'll get meat and beer going between those two. That'll make money and it'll help them start to grow. Then we're going to go here and, oh yeah, build that track. Oh, that's our double. Good, good. Set our signals. Then we'll come back up here and lop off the end because I don't need that second platform. Like so. And we're going to run from here, run full, to the warehouse, a freight line, choose the Baldwin, and go. Okay. And you notice he's taking both. Omaha. Now this first batch is all Omaha. That's all right. So in this warehouse, we've got grain and corn coming. We've already got lumber ready for North Platte. How's our one little train here doing? He's making $50,000 a week average. We're proud of him. He's carrying our economy right now. Let's see. Less supplies. Good. Where are we? 8 fruit. We've got Wichita. It has to get to 45, so we still got a while. We want to get this thing going where these two are growing beautifully and life is good. So let's go with, let's put another train on this for sure. And I'll tell you what we're going to do here is we're going to switch it to, switch the line to be freight. And the good thing is they'll still dump the rest of that stuff because I want to build dedicated passenger lines here as well. We said we'd come out of this side, so let's do that. We'll come here like this. We'll come up like so. We'll work our way. Well, actually, we're just going to cross that and go around this, bypass this, come back down and cuddle up and use that. Probably go cross that and then down and into there. And for now, actually that will do. We can go, it's track 2, I guess. We can do a line from here to here, express, track 2, and I guess it's track 3 over there, express the fork note, or yeah, that's right, fork note. Look at that guy. He just dropped off right down there, 40,000. We want another one of those, and that's what this is going to be. Yes, we know there's no alternatives. You got to do what you got to do. All right. Now, are we getting stuff in here? Yeah, we're getting plenty of grain and corn from that one train. Let's start, and we've got plenty of wood for both cities. And we need sugars down here. Let's grab sugar and bring it in. Well, let's grab both of them in case we want them, and we probably will, given where Denver is. We'll go around the city boundaries this time. And we'll just give this a little, let's see, yeah, a little short exit, like so. And we'll set up a line from here. Priority sugar, run full, freight, Baldwin, and go. Okay, they didn't like the line, mainly because I didn't tell them where to go. I want you to go there. And they didn't like this. They don't like the lack of a second station. They don't like the line. They don't like anything, but that's too bad. Okay, this guy's making a small amount of money. There's not a lot of passengers yet. We also haven't pumped up his endpoints yet. How's our little guy over here doing? 56,000 a week he's doing. Are we? And we've got business opportunities. And how much growth we got here? We're getting close to 40 here. We're going to start thinking about the fruit. Now we could bring it down there. Now we actually gain ground in that quarter. We actually, all right, we're starting to turn a corner on our money. We actually started making money. We grew our net revenue. Is what I'm trying to say. Maintenance, don't care. Auctions, recruiting is not our expensive one anymore. Back here, that's recruiting again. We could make recruiting double cheap. Grief, is that the best we got? I think it might be. Okay. There, now we're starting to see a little bit of growth here in Omaha and North Platte. He's moving. Good deal. He's dropping off now at the station here. We did put repairs there, didn't we? Yes, yes. Good, good, good. Okay, Wichita has an opportunity. Oh, all right. Now, Wichita has a business opportunity. Goodness gracious. All right, let's pause and think about this one. And they have one there, too. Really would love to see, I think I'd really like to see the fashion industry, the clothing come here, because then you're all set. You've got your cloth right there. You don't need a train. It doesn't take up train space. Down here, we could do something with lumber. We could do something with like a planks, or we could put the clothing industry down here. It doesn't make that much difference. Let's just see what we also see what we've got. We've got new things here too, like tools that take steel, and steel that takes coal and iron. Now, they haven't told us what they're going to do with this thing. They're not telling us a thing about it. I have a feeling we're going to take stuff out to it in order to build, in order to generate weapons. That's probably what's coming. Let's see. How big is Omaha? Do they take milk? Milk from 35. Oh, it's only at 20. North Platte's only at 22. But we're getting there on the fulfillment. Our pass-through warehouse, our two-city cluster, which is kind of a 3. I think we want to set up one freight line that kind of goes from Kansas City, this Kansas City, to Omaha, to North Platte, maybe back to Omaha. And this is going to be a freight line. We don't want to compete with our express lines for the passengers or the mail. It's going to be a freight line with a bald one. We can just run, it's 31 days. We can just run one train on that for now, I think. And where do we have any one lane traffic on this? Oh, I think the problem is, yeah. All right, let's fix that. Let's extend this a little bit and extend this and extend our grid iron, our signals out to 4 like this. We can cut that out. Now when you come up from here, you can go to any of these 4 tracks, which would give you the ability to take these 2 over here, which is what we want it to do. So if we look at that line, now we can look at our line. It's going to come up like this. It's going to work its way over to here. No, crap. Okay, we need to tell it. We need to tell it to take the freight. So that'll be after Omaha. After Omaha, you take that. And then from North Platte, But once you take that, that kind of commits you to this side over here. But just to be specific, after North Platte, we want you to go here, just in case there's a doubt in your mind, like that. And confirm. Okay, good. So the idea of that one is whatever we're making here can be shared up with these two towns. And we're bonded out. Okay. Yeah, see this? Look at all this cloth that's headed up there. So that'll make good money. And it'll also actually, in a way, kind of augment our pass-through, because it will bring more stuff to Omaha and North Platte. Now, speaking of pass-throughs, are we getting everything out of here timely? We've got a whole bunch of stuff left in here or not? A fair amount. Kansas City is 88% freight, and they are 100%. So we could possibly put one more train on that freight line. Let's do that. Let's put one more train on that freight line. And then now we could look at our passengers and see if we could justify. No, see, we're kind of, we're getting 100% of them. This is Topeka 0. How could that be? That's better, 80%. That's more like it. But it also tells me we could probably copy that line as well. It's making 62,000. Let's do this. Let's look at it and say, okay, it's 12 days. Let's bump it up to 2 and see if we actually make more money. Right? See if it's actually a good thing to have 2 trains running. He's picking up good, so maybe. We'll see. Let's see, where are we on all this? We could improve our factories, of which we have none, but I don't think that's always going to be the case. Kansas City put in another beer, which we really don't need. Let's go down. We're at 43. Okay, hold on. We need to get ready for that. So we're going to buy access down here, and we're going to pick up this fruit down here. Let's move it over here outside of that Oklahoma City area. And run down here. Let's just enter the line through here. And I think what we'll do, given that task, we're just going to actually set up a line that runs. We want to double that. No. We're going to set up a line. Okay, like this. Run full and go to Wichita, because once Wichita can take the fruit, it'll have enough space. And we won't use the wagon because that we would only be running 7. We want 8. So we're going to make a fruit line, and put a train on it and have it queued up, ready to go. It says it can't do anything. Yes, we know that. We're well aware that it can't do anything yet. But it is really, really close. $44,389. And we probably got Kansas City over here. It's about to hit 50. When it hits 50, we can put we can replace that immigration office with a library. There we go. Immigration office. No, we want city buildings, library, replace. Okay, so now we've got a library in there, giving it 10% extra demand satisfaction. Now, Topeka has grown and kind of burst through 20,000. That's nice. And we got both of these on double ticks. That's the way we want it. And I think we could do, we could easily do Denver over here once we get a little more money. We could also start founding some cities. We could open up Dodge City and Oklahoma City easily enough. Maybe line them up. We could do Wichita, Dodge City, Oklahoma City. Okay, there, we just delivered our 8 fruit. Good deal. Now what we want to do with that line, we want to change it. Don't go to Wichita, go to Topeka. Now it says you can't do anything, but we're going to fix that. We're going to put turn on fruit in our warehouse. There, now he's all good to go. Now we'll get fruit delivered into the system for this cluster. Now we've got new tasks. They want 10 rural businesses where I got it. Found the city of Dodge City and 60 passengers Topeka to Denver. Okay. All right. I like it. All right. So Topeka to Denver. Where did he build a station near us? He said, I inform you that I built a station near you. Oh, right here. He wants to grow Denver. That's all right. That's all right. I wish him well. We're going to go down here. And just get as irritatingly close to that guy as we can. Mess up his tracks any way we possibly can. And then we're going to come out of here far enough to get that like 3 degrees. Good deal. And let's just make a beeline for Topeka as best we can. Maybe through here, maybe down here. I think probably here. And maybe over here. We'll give it its own platform. Swing it out a little bit. Okay. I think we go around that. And maybe, let's see. All right, what do we got? 3-degree grade, beautiful. Nice, nice. Okay. What was that, 679? Oh, that bridge. What's the bridge? 128. It's 455 miles, too. It's not a short haul. Okay, that's fine. This will be good because everybody, probably everybody but North Platte will come through Topeka to go to Denver. And everybody from Denver who wants to go to any of these cities will come that way as well. So that's all good. Let's get that going, and then I think we'll call it a day for this episode. And when we come back, we'll found a new city. We're actually starting to have an economy here. Where are we in terms of time? We're still in our first year. Okay. We're over. Okay, good. We're looking like a company now. And we close a bond and open a bigger bond. 637. It would take us 700. Yeah, let's do that. We're going to close this bond. We need about just under 700,000 to do it, because we need almost that much to make the line anyway. So why not close the bond, see if we have the potential to get a bigger bond. And how's our double track deal here going? What do these do? Maintenance requirements. Yeah, we'd like to have it. He's really weak. Look at that. We won that with, practically nothing. Of course, it slows down our progress here. Okay, double-digit growth all around. Okay, good deal. There's little tricks we could do right now. We could replace all of our trains with cheaper trains, right? Take the money, pay off the bond, get a bigger bond, upgrade our trains. Maintenance required. Why? You can have maintenance out there. Maintenance required. These guys are not going to, the two end ones are not going to Topeka, so they need their own maintenance. I keep going over that one. Let's just do it. And we were going to look to see how these trains are doing. Is he just waiting? He is. We got to double track this for it to really work. These signals just don't. They don't quite cut it. Okay. So let's get our single track build out to. Well, he's waiting a little bit. I mean, it's okay to wait, but I think the wait was excessive, and the signals are letting us down a little bit. Let's go back to track building, 700, no. Go back here to bonds, 689. We're not exactly raking in money. I can tell you that much. And what is... Oh yeah, that's... Okay, we're going to knock you down to 0 and then bring you back up to 1. That way you'll be out of the way and you'll be there. And we're going to go, let's try this again. Bond, repay, bigger bond, open, go to track mode, build our track, set up a line between Topeka 2 and Denver Express. Why didn't it give me Express? I want the fork, no. Oh, because I didn't pick Express, that's why. 23 days, go. Yes, we know. And 48 passengers, we need 60. Never did see. Oh, they're making 71,000 a piece. What about you? 9,000. Oh, we haven't set up these stations though. Goodness gracious. Okay, I got that double track. Where's our guy? Where's our train? He's not going to reset on us, is he? He didn't reset, did he? He's kind of disappeared on us. I think he may have reset. Where is he? He did. He went back. He went back to the beginning. Doggone it. 48. Okay. Go. And he still has the same load, I think. No. Oh, now he has 80. Good. It was kind of worth doing. Get him back there. What I wanted to do, though, is actually add a second train. Go. And double check this to make sure. Yeah, post office maintenance. Oh, now I hope we can make a little more money. I'd love to get some money makers down here at this end before that train arrives, like another post office and a restaurant. And we'll follow this train in, see it make a couple of dollars for us, and then we'll call it a wrap on this episode. $61,000. Good, good, good. All right. All right, stop right there. Next episode, we will found the city of Dodge. We will welcome Matt Dillon and Chester and Miss Kitty and Doc and Moss Grimmick and the whole crew to hopefully build a Delmonico's restaurant and the whole bit. All right, so yeah, looking better. Pretty good looking network. A little disjointed, but not bad. And if we had, and we will, a line from North Platte over to Denver, all these cities could send passengers to one another. And we've got our double-digit growth going everywhere, which is very nice. We got our clothing down here. That's good. Look at this. We're already up to 60,000 in Wichita. What's this? We've been vandalized by that son of a gun. I think down here, what we want to do, before I forget about it, is just put in the library to replace the immigration office, right? So that'll help this one grow. And they're about, let's keep going. When they get to 30,000, we'll put an immigration office in Topeka and make it grow faster. You want them as big as you can get them, because that's where your passenger revenue comes from. That's where these 70,000 a week times 2 comes from. And he's just about to click over, so I'm going to stay with this, and there we go. And we will put in an immigration office, and we'll put it down here to expand the city. Make the city get out a little bigger. There we go. I actually probably should put it up there, but no matter. It's good. All right, that's a wrap on this episode. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it'll help you become a better player. I hope you'll like, comment, and subscribe, and join us for more Railway Empire 2 videos. Thank you.